I'm here today at Tidewater Community College to talk about America's Family Plan and that I announced last week. A once-in-a-generation investment in our families, in our children, that addresses what people care most about and most need. The investment we need to win the competition with other nations in the future. Because we're in a race. We're in a race. It all starts with access to good education, as you all know. When America made 12 years of public education universal in America in the early 1900s, it made us the best educated nation in the world. And you saw the benefits that came from that. But the rest of the world's caught up to us. The rest of the world's caught up to us. They're not waiting. And 12 years is no longer enough to compete with the world in the 21st century and lead the 21st century. That's why my American Families Plan guarantees 4 additional years of public education for every person in America, starting as early as we can. We were at an elementary school earlier today, and what we're talking about here means universal high-quality preschool for 3- and 4-year-olds, not daycare, preschool. And the research has shown here at the great universities in this state and others that children of that age who go to school, they are far more likely to graduate from high school and continue their education beyond that, rather than start off behind the 8 ball if they come from families that don't have educations, college educations. You know, a lot of kids start kindergarten hearing 1 million fewer words haven't spoken than other families. And it's an unfair disadvantage. But every child is capable. Every child is capable of learning. So we just visited, by the way, a 5th grade classroom in Yorktown earlier today, where the students are back together with their classmates and teachers in school. And we saw what being in school means for those kids. Safely reopening the majority of the K through 8 schools was one of my top priorities in my first 100 days, because there's so much that happens when they don't have the certitude and the companionship and the familiarity of being with their friends. There's an awful lot of need in this pandemic for mental health facilities and counseling. We met that goal by working with Governor here to get educators and school staff vaccinated and to get them the resources they needed to open up safely. And I often said that children are the kite strings that keep our national ambitions aloft. We say all those kids, well, they're all our children. They're all our children. And they are the kite strings that literally lift our national ambitions aloft. So we've got to invest in them, invest in our children, to invest in the future. We can't stop there. We're going to add 2 years of community college on top of that. You just heard Jill talk about community colleges and how it can change lives. Well, students here at the community college across the country know why. For some, it's 2 years of community college to earn enough credits to transfer to a 4-year university, which is available in almost every single state, to become a teacher, an entrepreneur, or anything else. For some, it's getting an extra training through a certificate program to get a good paying job in a business in town. We just met with students at the HVAC workshop, ambitious, talented students who are taking the next step in their lives. And with the skills they're learning here, and some of the students will go on to be plumbers, members of Pipe Fitters Local 110, electricians. Look, it means higher union wages with guaranteed health care and pensions. And, you know, it's kind of amazing. One of the things, I don't know whether you know, the First Lady of this state understands, she does, I'm positive, that an awful lot of folks who even get an opportunity to go to community college still can't get there because of food, transportation, those other costs. And so we're going to increase Pell Grants so they're qualified. Every student, it will make a gigantic difference. It'll make a gigantic difference. By the way, I have to admit, if I didn't have these positions, I'd be sleeping in the Lincoln bedroom rather than the president's bedroom. But it really, you know, it really is how to start to transform the life and family and community and our economy by investing in people. Every child has a capacity to learn. And if I've heard it once, I've heard from Jill 1,000 times. Joe, any country that out-educates us will out-compete us. And it's a fact. and she'll be deeply involved in leading this effort as well. The second thing, the American Families Plan is going to provide access to quality, affordable child care, helping parents go back to work, providing a lifeline of benefits for children as they do better in school throughout their lives. You know, it guarantees low and middle income families pay no more than 7% of their income for high quality care for children up to the age of 5. And that makes a gigantic difference.
Hey guys, did you know we have a podcast called WJ Live?
The Western Journal's mission is to equip readers with the truth, and that's the same mission we have on WJ Live.
You'll hear from writers, editors, and special guests on the most important topics of the day.
You can catch us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Pacific, right here at youtube.com/WJ Live.
While you're there, help us out by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. See you there.